As you know, last week I told you that Nikon actually had planned an announcement day on August the 2nd for their new ZF, and then they decided to delay that. And if you think that I was making up rumors, I have a proof that this wasn't the case, because actually Nikon Japan shortly listed the ZF on August the 2nd on the website, just the name, but it's just a proof that my source was actually right. So probably some small worker on the website of Nikon Japan did forget that there was an announcement on the day that it was delayed. Anyway, that source was definitely right, but the Nikon ZF is definitely coming soon. There was also a wild rumored spec list from one source that actually shared some correct info in the past, but I had high doubt that this spec list was actually true. Also because he confessed that he overheard or he didn't actually see the spec list, so he heard it from a Nikon manager that the camera would cost $2,000 and have the same Z8 sensor, and this really didn't sound right to me. This would kill the Z8 sales. I didn't believe this could be true, and indeed it seems like that this wasn't true, because now we have another source that actually shared some possible ZF specs on the DP review forum. Again, this isn't one of my trusted sources, so we don't know if this is right, but it definitely sounds more legit than the previous spec list. So let's see what he said. He said that the introduction of the ZF was done on August the 2nd at pro Nikon dealers. They had to sign an NDA, and that was the info he shared about the ZF. The ZF would definitely be shipped this year. It will be available as a body and combo with lens. There will be no new lens with this camera. The ZF would not have a stacked sensor, but a new 24 megapixel sensor, not the same one of the Z6 II, but really a new sensor. The body feels extremely well in the hand, and quality impression is top notch, much better than the ZF-C. So those were the specs he shared, and I think this could be really close to the real camera. It makes much more sense that the Nikon ZF has a new kind of low resolution sensor and not the same Z8 sensor. And I think the camera will be announced sometimes in August, because if it has been shown on August the 2nd to dealers, it would make no sense to announce it in September. So there's too much time for people to leak out information. So I think the camera will be announced very soon. And this camera will compete in a certain aspects with the A7C II and the A7CR from Sony, that also appeal to more classic style photographer, and I'm curious to see how Sony will be compared to the Nikon. I'm sure the Nikon ZF will have a very classic, very solid feeling. I hope Sony will also improve on the body of the A7C camera, make it more ergonomic, a bit more classic looking, and let's see if that will be enough to compete with the Nikon ZF. Anyway, as soon as I have more info about the ZF and possibly even some images, I will make a new video, so please again subscribe, and see you soon, folks.